Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today guys, I'll be checking out this interesting video and it's titled Can Men Get Pregnant? You guys, I'm super excited as always. If you're yet to subscribe to this channel, please consider subscribing. Give this video a massive thumbs up, comment, share and all that good stuff. And without much ado, let's see what this video is all about.
Can men get pregnant?
What? I love that laugh. This is the question of the year.
No, you don't know?
I don't know.
I believe a man can get pregnant.
Sometimes.
I might have learned this in some class, I think.
He says
Depends on what they
sometimes.
identify as.
Whoa! The degeneration of the minds of university students due to their indoctrination that they're paying dearly for is breathtaking.
Very good.
Welcome back to the JP Rex channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friend, where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants and Satan, shine the light of awareness on woke absurdities, and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters. Have you heard the news? Men can get pregnant. I don't know what's wrong with me. I have repeatedly tried. I don't know if my eggs are just dried up or I need some pregnancy hormonal in vitro ingestination, whatever it's called. But I've been having trouble. There's a stark contrast between this person, James Klug, shout out. By the way, you can see his channel here. This is an excellent video. We'll see Can Men Get Pregnant? UPenn Students versus Street on James Klug's YouTube channel. So shout out. It's a great video. So he goes around at UPenn University, and what the hell was her name? Liz McGill? See ya, lady, you're fired. But anyway, asking UPenn students, can men get pregnant? He's not leading them, he's just asking the question. And you'll see a stark contrast of answers compared to when he's walking around the streets asking, quote unquote, regular people if men can get pregnant. The contrast makes the indoctrination which degenerates the minds of young people at universities glaringly obvious. So let's take a look. And by the way, let me know in the comments, do you think men can get pregnant?
Of course, no.
Yes, I do. Then why don't men get pregnant? I don't know. They're just not.
What's going on, everyone? James Klug here. Today I'm in Philadelphia, and we're going to ask college students if men can get pregnant, and then ask the same question to average people on the street. This should be a good time. Let's go talk to some people.
Shout out to myself for dropping out of college after 3 months. And by the way, that 3 months,
Wow, who is this
very
guy?
rarely
He's so
went to
funny.
college. I found it insanely boring. And now looking back, I could see I had the ability to have an inability to learn about things that did not have a purpose. So glad my mind was probably warped by plenty of other things, but definitely not warped and shaped by college. By the way, how would you like to pay the most for an education that does the worst for
Exactly.
you? I'm not a big fan of college.
Can men get pregnant?
I love that laugh.
I don't know.
No, you don't know?
I don't know.
I believe a man can.
How? Explain.
Sometimes.
I might have learned this in some class, I think.
Depends on what they identify as.
Wow, very consistent answers at UPenn University.
I understand that.
I think, technically, yeah.
But if you
Technically they can, because I heard that.
identify as male, but you're biologically a female, you can. Yes.
Can men get pregnant?
No. Shout out to this
I'm
guy.
telling you, I love.
Stupid question. But yeah, no.
No.
What's that, a trick question? No. I don't think so.
Look at this, like, you go outside of a university, why do people appear to be 10 times smarter? I don't know. You be the judge. Is there purposeful indoctrination to believe a leftist agenda that has satanic origins? Is that infiltrating universities to corrupt and therefore control the minds of young people?
Maybe.
I have a hard time believing that that wouldn't be the case.
No, impossible. You don't have a vagina to get pregnant.
Good.
I'm getting a little worried about where this conversation is going, so...
Yeah, it's going in the direction of common sense. I bet you are worried.
I will escape this conversation, I'm sorry.
By the way, the best way to escape something isn't to announce you're escaping it, because you just want to, be a little more escapey while you do it. Just food for thought.
So worrisome about it.
I feel like this is a controversial topic. I don't want to...
Is it?
Isn't that interesting? College students are programmed to believe it's controversial to talk about
They
if
don't
men
want to
can
say
get
the
pregnant.
truth.
Some of us would say oh, it's not controversial, it's nonsense. Like, there's no controversy.
There's no controversy. It's just a simple question. Wow, you guys, this question is as simple as asking you, what is your name? I don't see any controversy in this question. Can men get pregnant? Yes or no? And the answer is no. The only way a man can get pregnant is if he is identified as a man and not a biological male. That is the only way a man can actually get pregnant. But down there, we all know that this person is a woman. This is the only ideal way that a man can get pregnant. Any other thing aside from this is a total no. And the reason why these students are not trying to answer this question is because they don't want to be cancelled. They don't want to be seen as a bad guy. They all know the truth, but they do not want to say it. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think that men can get pregnant, and what way possible can a man get pregnant? Let me know in the comment section down below, and let's continue watching, you guys.
Is it controversial?
It's controversial, definitely.
Well, why is that?
Because everyone has a different opinion of what a man is.
Isn't that weird? College students, like, everybody's got a different opinion on what a man is. Maybe that's the problem. Some would say what a man is not subject to opinion. It's not so much a subjective reality, it's more of an objective reality. What's your opinion on gravity? Well, I'm not really one who identifies with gravity, so I do a lot of walking off rooftops. I like to go skydiving without a parachute because my opinion on gravity is different than yours. Sometimes, in some cases, it is helpful to buy into objective reality instead of playing God with your subjective reality. It was like, well, my mind and my imagination determines what the world around me is like. It's not necessarily always good to play God.
Like, what source is this for? Like, what's like the...
This is going on MySpace.
He's quick, that's good.
MySpace?
Well, no, I guess men can't get pregnant, but a trans female could get female could get pregnant.
I might have to pass, because I feel like that's a strange question for...
By the way, like, I'm gonna pass. I'm not gonna answer the question, can men get pregnant? You got a choice. Bravery or obedience. Like, it would take next to no bravery to just say what you know to be true. Yeah, men can get pregnant. That you're not a soldier on the battlefield, putting your brother over your back, taking gunfire, taking him to safety, that takes a lot of bravery. But the idea of, like, can men get pregnant? No. That's like 0.1 ounce of bravery. And there's so much conditioning for obedience. A lot of people are even scared to have that little amount of bravery expressed through their words and actions.
That's true.
At least in the current times, you know?
Who might have been.
Trans female could get pregnant?
Identify with that. Yeah.
A man who...
Wait, did I say that wrong?
I don't know.
I might have.
Come on. It's weird how Orwellian speak is like a little bit hard to track because it doesn't necessarily go in a straight line direction of truth. It's just like, oh, backwards lies, deception. We have to say the opposite of what reality is as though that is reality. That's kind of hard to track.
Come on, you know that. Come on, man. You're a man, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you get knocked up?
No, sir.
All right, then why would you ask me something crazy like that?
It is a little crazy.
Oh, you mean because trans people say that they can do that?
No. Men? How can men get pregnant?
You haven't gotten pregnant?
No.
I mean...
It's just great when you hear someone who's not brainwashed. Like, no, what is wrong with you? Why would you ask me that?
I mean, if there is a trans man who was assigned female at birth, I'm not a professional on gender studies in any way.
I guess, in my opinion, like, you don't have to be biologically male to be a man, and so yes, men can get pregnant.
You said yes.
Well, I feel like technically yes. Like, that's just like a fact, right?
Wow. Technically, yes. That's just a fact, right? That men can get pregnant. That speaks to the absurd amount of brainwashing, how deep it's infiltrated the minds of young people at universities. And this is a pretty good study because you can see in the bottom left corner, just, if you don't recognize that's a college campus, anytime he's talking to a college student or talking to someone on the street, a non-college student, the stark contrast of someone like I mean, it's a fact that men can get pregnant, right? That is some deep, profound brainwashing. Like, to whoever wrote that brainwashing script and supplies the propaganda into Hollywood, the intimidation of woke culture to make you believe it, hats off to them. That's actually very impressive brainwashing. Might be satanic, but it is impressive. Though it's impressive, I don't condone it.
Can men get pregnant?
Like technically they are able to, right?
You and I, we can't get pregnant.
Do you mean like, is it right to, or?
You mean technically men can get pregnant?
Well, yeah.
You know, I'm talking to college students today. Some of them are saying absolutely yes. What's going on there?
I don't know. This world's going to hell. So
Yeah.
I think those are some wise words. Like college students are saying yes. Why would that be? The world's going to hell. I don't think the world is going to hell, but I think there is a hellish satanic
that is going
agenda
on.
that a virus, if you will, a pandemic of a mind virus.
Yeah, you guys, there's actually a virus projected into the minds of people for them to stop saying truth as true and to see evil as right. This is what is going on in the society, because nowadays people are so scared. People are not even bold enough to say the truth because they know that the world is going to castigate them. They know that they are going to be cancelled for just speaking the truth. But once you stand for the truth, you stand for the truth, and never you conform to any ideology that is being pushed out there that is not going to be peaceful to you, that is not good for your morals. Always stand for what you know and what you feel is the truth. Not because everyone is saying the same thing, you want to jump on that bandwagon of believing that men can get pregnant. Of course, we all know that no man on earth has ever gotten pregnant, except that person is assigned a female at birth and decided to maybe transition into a man later on in life, but hasn't gone through any sex change surgery. These are the categories of men that are capable of being pregnant or having children. Any other thing aside from that is a capital no, and we all know this. Let me know what you guys think about this video. If you are a student and you are watching this video, one thing I'm going to say to you is that make sure you always tell the truth, because the truth at the end of the day is the only thing that will set you free. You guys, I'm really having fun with this particular one, and let's continue watching.
That is running rampant at college campuses.
I don't see how they can physically get pregnant.
I have no idea. I've never heard of that ever.
What on earth is going on there?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think that's real. It's what you call an illusion. I call it an illness of the mind.
Wow, that's not politically correct, but I would dare say it's correct. An illness of the mind to believe that men can get pregnant. Would it be an illness of the mind to believe gravity isn't real because you identify as a levitating person? Someone who's tripped out of their mind, jumping off a roof because they think they can fly. Is that an illness of the mind? I would dare say so.
The nature of what's going on with media and everything else, they've grown accustomed to whatever it is, and so yeah, they can believe that they could get pregnant, but the reality is they can't. Men don't have the necessary parts in order to carry a child to term.
Is that true? Men don't have the necessary parts to carry a child? Is that right? That's wrong? Okay. This guy's a Trump voter.
It's a hot topic. I would say they're a little bit confused, but obviously it's tough to say, especially in the campus.
Yeah.
Like, it's not tough to say, actually.
Maybe they are thinking of male seahorses.
Male is also female seahorses? How does that work? I'm not that caught up on my seahorse fun facts.
I'm not really either.
Yeah, but we do know something along those lines.
There is some rationalizations going on. I've heard this before, like, hey, like male seahorses, they can get pregnant. And I think another species of fish can as well. Like 2 species out of like millions on Earth, like they can do it. So like we are that. We are also seahorses because they do that and we want to pretend we do that. So like we're more seahorse than we are person, aren't we?
Something along those lines, yeah.
Well, I guess that there's the debate that you could say, okay, like, are you considering it on a basis of gender or sex? And if you're saying a man based on gender, could get pregnant, then I think so. But based on sex, so I guess it's people's definition of that.
I wouldn't want to have a baby as a man.
No, that would be, how would that work? I don't know.
I don't know either.
Hey, Kevin, start a fund to prevent my son from going to college. It's going to be pretty important.
Trans people do and can experience.
No, maybe they are women who identify as men.
Does that make them men?
If they believe they're men, then sure.
So you think maybe that's what some people are bringing up today when it comes to, yes, men can get pregnant? Is there women that think that they're men that are getting pregnant?
Not that they think they're men, that they identify as men.
What's the difference?
That makes it so, like, these women, they don't think they're men. They identify as men. And that makes it so, according to her. And, like, whatever studies or woke culture she's been exposed to at UPenn. It's like, I could say, I think I'm a billionaire. Well, JP, that doesn't make you a billionaire. Well, you know what? I identify as a billionaire. You're a billionaire! Let me see. So we've established scientifically, I identify as a billionaire. Why does my bank account not validate this? Hey, Kevin, I said I identify as a billionaire. How come there's not billions in my bank account? It's almost like it doesn't work.
Because thinking implies that they're not actually men.
Does identifying as a man also imply that as well?
No.
Like if they were a man, wouldn't you just not say that at all and you just say they're a man?
Sure.
Well, there you have it. Nice snapshot of how the minds of university students work when it comes to the idea of, can men get pregnant? Versus the minds of normal people, non-indoctrinated people, and I would dare say the best and brightest of society who have not gone through the sewage system that is universities. Pretty interesting contrast how their minds work. And again, shout out to James Klug for this really great video showing the contrast. With that said, my dear freedom-loving friend, I'm just an idiot. Please let me know in the comments, truly, if men can get pregnant or if this is just a wise tale.
Wow. I love this guy.
I appreciate you watching this video. Look forward to seeing you on our next one.
Wow, you guys, that was such an interesting video and I really had fun with this particular one. Whatever agenda that is being pushed out there is targeted towards young college students because they are obviously going to be the leaders of tomorrow. That is why they are trying to poison their mind and changing everything that they believe in and believing more on lies than truth. Whatever that is being projected out there is being pushed towards the minds of the younger generation. This video actually explains it all. Let me know what you guys think about this video and leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.